From the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From the Grenadian capital, this is Network News for Friday, December 27, 2024. In the headlines, outgoing chairman of CARICOM says the institution remains committed to decisive leadership as he delivers end-of-year message. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is dissatisfied with the pace of work on the Cliff Road Rehabilitation Project. Leader of Government Business in the Senate, Adrian Thomas, describes the new pension plan as a mandatory savings account. Also in the news, regionally, Suriname's fugitive ex-president, Daisy Boutisser, dead at 79. Internationally, Mozambique jailbreak, 1,500 inmates escape during prison riot in Maputo. Plus, in the sports news, Shea Hope's breezy 37 assists Hobart Hurricanes to thrilling 11-run victory over Adelaide Strikers. We are reporting the day's news. We'll be right back.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments. Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy. Baptiste. In his end-of-year message, outgoing chair of the Caribbean Community, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, said during the past year, CARICOM remained committed to decisive leadership and collective action as key pillars to drive the prosperity and well-being of its citizens. Christina John reports.
Given a roundup of the year, the Prime Minister said the strong sense of community was particularly evident during the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season, when CARICOM member states came together to support those impacted by Hurricane Beryl and other weather systems. CARICOM leaders also focused on resuming functional governance and security in Haiti. Their engagement with Haiti's political leadership was facilitated by the CARICOM Eminent Person Group, the EPG, involving political, religious, private sector, and civil society stakeholders. These engagements led to consensus on the formation and installation of a Haitian-owned and led transitional presidential council, the selection of a prime minister and cabinet of ministers, and the arrival of the first troops of the Multinational Security Support MSS mission. While the consensus remains fragile, he said continued efforts will be necessary throughout 2025. The CARICOM chair also highlighted the hosting of the 4th International Conference on Small Island Developing States, which was held from the 27th to the 30th of May, where discussions focused on a new 10-year program of action, the Antigua and Barbuda Agenda for SIDS. There were also key high-level international meetings to address the ongoing challenges of the impact of climate change. On the issue of digital resilience, CARICOM leaders endorsed the Strategic Digital Resilience Framework 2030 at the July meeting of CARICOM heads of government, which was supported by existing plans for CARICOM's single ICT space, including initiatives for digital skill and artificial intelligence. The outgoing chairman stressed the need for further decisive action as an essential component to ensure that CARICOM remains digitally capable and resilient beyond 2025, given the accelerating pace of regional and global change. Other notable achievements aimed at enhancing food and nutrition security were CARICOM's launch of a regional agricultural insurance product to support farmers. The CARICOM Boost project, a 2-year, $1.6 million initiative, was introduced to improve sustainable production, climate resilience, and profitability for women and youth farmer groups across 10 CARICOM member states. Additionally, a regional youth in agriculture strategy focused on education, capacity building, and market linkages was developed. CARICOM worked to increase regional air and maritime connectivity. Multilateral Air Service Agreement, MASA, is now in force in nearly all member states, leading to significant improvements in regional airlift and connectivity. Additionally, announcement was made of a new ferry service between Guyana, Barbados, and Trinidad and Tobago. Supporting these activities was a continued focus on health, well-being, human and cultural capital development, youth empowerment, crime prevention, and justice reform. A notable event in this regard was the second regional symposium on crime and violence held in Barbados in November, which advanced knowledge sharing on successful interventions for crime and violence prevention in the Caribbean. CARICOM also maintained partnerships with third states through high-level engagements, including a summit with the Republic of India, discussions with Brazil, Canada, and Japan, and participation in key international fora, such as the 4th International SEEDS Conference, the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa, COP29 in Azerbaijan, the United Nations Summit of the Future, and the 79th session of the UN General Assembly in New York. Throughout these efforts, CARICOM's approach remained focused on speaking with one voice, driven by the vision of a Caribbean community that is truly a community for all. Christelina John, GBN News.
Now, Senator Adrian Thomas, leader of government business in the Senate, has described the new pension plan as a mandatory savings account for government employees. He said the workers will be allowed to have access to their contributions before reaching retirement age. Senators today debated and approved the Public Sector Employees Pension Fund Bill 2024, which seeks to establish a contributory pension scheme for public sector employees currently on contract and in non-established public service positions, as well as all who will be employed with government in the future. The mandatory payment to the plan, which will be managed by a trust, is 3% of a public officer's salary with a matching 3% from the government. The government of Grenada is hoping to enforce the act in January 2025. Senator Thomas said more than 4,000 current workers in the public service are not qualified to receive pension from the government, as guided by the 1958 legislation. He did not inform the Senate how many of the 4,000 plus employees meet the criteria to be part of this new pension plan. The Act says that employees above the age of 50 will not qualify to be part of this pension plan, as well as people who are on 3-month contracts with the government. Senator Thomas, a former Deputy Labour Commissioner, said he has no doubt that when this bill becomes an act, workers in Grenada will walk with their heads held high, knowing that one day they will not have to work as hard as when they were young. Currently, public officers who are appointed to the service qualify to get a retirement pension as mandated in Section 92 of the Constitution, while non-established workers or public officers who are not appointed by the Public Service Commission receive a monthly retirement benefit from the National Insurance Scheme. Well, Senator Roderick Sinclair, the Agriculture and Fishing representative in the Senate, wants to see the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank be included as a representative of the trust that will manage the new pension plan when the Public Sector Employees Pension Fund Bill 2024 goes into effect. The bill, which was debated and approved by the Senate today, December 27, 2024, provides for the board of the trust to be appointed by the Governor General, acting on the advice of the minister. They are A, the permanent secretary with responsibility for public administration or his or her designate, B, the permanent secretary with responsibility for finance or his or her designate who shall be ex officio members, and C, the following other individuals: 1, an attorney at law who has been practicing at the bar for at least 10 years, 2, an actuary or a person with actuarial qualifications or experience, 3, one person who has demonstrated knowledge and experience in finance, 4, one person who has at least 5 years of experience in human resource management, 5, one person who has demonstrated knowledge and experience in investment, 6, one person after consultation with the trade unions representing public sector employees, and 7, one person after consultation with the statutory bodies. This is Network News. Still to come. We'll be right back.
This is the one you've been waiting for. Tuesday, December 31st. Old Year's Night from 10 p.m. Grenada. Get ready to
shine bright like a diamond
as Megapost Promotions present the most anticipated event of the year. Enchanted, the Diamond Edition.
Diamonds are forever.
The Ariza Car Park will be transformed into a sea of diamonds as we welcome Trinidad's #1 band, the A-Team Band, together with Sakina and the Alpha One Band, also featuring Black Adam and Mr. Golden. Your DJs, Just Gus, Graphics, Sound, and Kingpin, dressed to impress because there's a special prize for the best dressed male and female. Lovely display of fireworks to welcome 2025. Get your early bird tickets now for $140, VIP $450. Cabanas are also available. Call to book yours. Grenada, the wait is over. Old Year's Night. Get ready for Enchanted, the Diamond Edition. Brought to you by Megapost Promotions.
It's back, and you must win. Yes, Grenada. As the name says, you're bound to win. In the NLA's 2024, you must win promotion. Simply spend $15 or more in a single purchase on Daily Pick 3, Daily Cash 4, or Playway. Then check your ticket to see what you have won. Look for the words, you won, free cash, or free Insta tickets, or free raffle entries for chances to win. Not one, but 2 Suzuki Swift cars. In the NLA's 2024, you must win promotion. Over $100,000 in prizes to be won. So be sure to spend in increments of $15 on all your daily games for the rest of the year. Promotion runs from November 15th to December 31st, 2024. Terms and conditions apply. Must be 18 or older to participate. NLA, spreading the Christmas cheer to you and those who's there.
We may not be able to help you bake the perfect ham, but we can help you with the groceries to try again. Get free groceries from Flow when you sign up for a postpaid mobile bundle or high-speed broadband. Plus, get a chance to win the grand prize of $10,000. Sign up in-store or online at discoverflow.co today. Terms and conditions apply. However you're Christmasing, Flow's got you covered.
Win big in the ACB season of joy and rewards.
Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. It's the season to enter and win what's yours. Have your loan payments wiped away for a year, bringing the joy of Christmas to you. We know that you're ready for the holidays. The $500 weekly giveaway. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. With
Terms and conditions apply.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Cheers to You loan. Get up to $50,000 repayable in up to 10 years and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
Christmas is here. Let's make it a magical time for everyone. Show your kids how to celebrate responsibly. Make smart choices about alcohol and ensure a safe holiday for all. A message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year. With Republic Bank, the finest loans we have to spread the Christmas cheer. With Republic Bank, we can make your dreams come true. Like magic, it will appear. With Republic Bank, make this Christmas happen. With Republic Bank this year. Merry Christmas.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Make this Christmas happen for everyone this year. With Republic Bank, the finest loans we have to spread the Christmas cheer. With Republic Bank, we can make your dreams come true. Like magic, it will appear. With Republic Bank, make this Christmas happen. With Republic Bank this year. Merry Christmas.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell said government is not happy with the pace of work on the Woodlands to the Cliff Road project. It was one of several issues addressed in his end-of-year interview.
Work started in April, and we've had obviously 8 months. The excavation to improve the line of sight has occurred. Some of the culverts, construction work has started on some of this, and some of the retaining walls we expect the work will start. I met with the contractor and the consultant last week, I've indicated to them that we are not happy with the pace of the work and that we expect that this will be ramped up significantly because we intend to hold them accountable. It's less than a mile of road, but it's a significant causeway that connects the Spring Main Road, the Woodlands Main Road, the Calaville Main Road, the Woburn Main Road, and the Manjalo Main Road. So you appreciate why this is significant for us.
The project is undertaken by Consolidated Contractors Company Caribbean Incorporated and scheduled to be completed in 14 months. The Prime Minister also disclosed road work planned for the south of the island.
The resurfacing of the road from the Morris Bishop International Airport all the way up to the Woodlands Woburn intersection is of priority for us, and we intend to tackle this in the next, at a minimum, we are hoping that we can start work in the last quarter of 2025 on this. So that would include all the way through Grandlands Valley, widening the road, building sidewalks, and resurfacing the entire road. This is a major thoroughfare to the eastern and northern part of the island. Some parts of Grandlands Valley is particularly narrow and also not safe because there's no sidewalk for our citizens to walk on, so we want to be able to tackle that. So both from Point Salines up to the Lansapine Grandlands Valley roundabout, and from there all the way to the Woodlands or the Bumpy Corner Bridge as it is known, that stretch of road we intend to do, and then from Morris Bishop, or you can say the Sugar Mill roundabout, all the way into the Carenage, that stretch of road we also intend to do, and to make sure that we have sidewalks so that people can walk.
Connecting St. George and St. Patrick is another major project being considered.
We have to think of how can we shorten the distance between St. Patrick and St. George's. And so we have been exploring the possibility of a ring road through the western part of the island because it has the easiest elevation, to see whether there's a possibility that in the next 3 to 5 years we can construct a major thoroughfare. We are looking at all of the options, whether we go through the west, through the middle of the island, which is the Granatang route, or whether we go through the east coast, because we think this would be significant to be able to treat with the level of traffic that we have on the road. We have a lot of 40-foot containers, a lot of 20-foot containers, a lot of cement trucks, because there's a lot of construction taking place, and we have to build infrastructure to be able to address that.
There are other road works in the pipeline, including the Montrouge area. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell said government is looking to create a greater public space in the south of the island. The plan is to merge the Riviera site and Camahone Park to create a National Heroes Park and state-of-the-art public space.
We have to improve the aesthetics of the southern part of the island, which is our main tourist belt, and more crucially, the main area, the most concentrated area where Grenadians live and work. We have Wall Street, for example. There are no amenities there. There's no toilets. There's no benches. There's very limited parking, and it's not always safe. So we want to be able to create, a proper space for the food trucks and our vendors. We want to be able to create things like a water park for young people and so on to enjoy. We want to be able to have things like volleyball parks there. We want to be able to have play parks. We want to be able to have walking paths and cycle tracks where senior citizens and so on can walk and cycle and be fit to have an outdoor gym, and at the same time have busts of our national heroes and so on. So the aim really is to create a first-class space. I think we can combine Camahone Park and the Riviera site. It will ensure that on our most prized beach, Grandlands Beach, that there's significant planned and high-class space for public use and occupation.
A year-long celebration is in the pipeline for the St. Andrew's Methodist School. We have more in this Christina John report.
The St. Andrew's Methodist School is celebrating a milestone, 180 years as an educational institution. Located on Chapel Road in Grenville, the doors of this noble institution first opened in the early 1990s. The school has been identified as having the largest student population presently on island, 472 students. Claude Douglas, one of the founding members of the Past Pupils Association and member of the planning committee of the 180th anniversary celebration, provided a brief synopsis on the school's history.
The Methodist School started in 1845. 6 years after the emancipation of the slaves. It started together with other schools in Grenada from a grant we call the Negro Education Grant. Basically, that was an endowment made by a woman called Lady Miko. All right, left that for educational purposes and so forth. So in that era, and the need was there for elementary education because, as you know, during slavery, that was forbidden. Only religious instruction, actually, the missionaries were actually permitted to do. So with the emancipation now came the need, for mass public education. And the St. Andrew's Methodist School was one of the beneficiaries of that.
Douglas spoke to the significant contribution past pupils of the school are now making in Grenada's landscape, noting also the school's achievements in many disciplines such as academics, sports, and other extracurricular activities.
Definitely, and I think the school has been one of the flagships, and I'm saying that without bias, in St. Andrews, in terms of its educational performances. In the past, Methodist held its own, in the common entrance exams, and would have produced a number of individuals. We still have people like Decima Williams, President of the Senate, and a number of professionals, medical doctors, and so forth.
Kingston Davis, president of the Past Pupil Association, highlighted the lineup of activities for the year-long celebration, which begins on Sunday. Davis indicated, though, that some of these activities are subject to change as time progresses.
Coming this last Sunday in December, we having a church service, but not in the Methodist church. People we're looking forward to see. The church can hold them. They might hold about 25, 30. It's a small church. So we're going to Silema, Grenville, Silema. The Deluxe Silema in Grenville. We'll be there for that service. And from there, we'll be going to this Methodist school for a brunch. And that part is free. January, Thursday the 2nd, 2025, we have a panel discussion. January 3rd, we have a health fair. Also in January, we are having sports. The sports will be held in Progress Park. Of March, we have an Easter extravaganza and Queen Show. So we have in the same month, Methodist Got Talent. In the month of May, we have a family cruise.
Other activities on the agenda also include a campout at Bathway, career day, essay competition, beach picnic, a general assembly which would involve past pupils, football competition, among others, climaxing with a dinner and awards ceremony. Chrislina John, GBN News.
Meanwhile, sociologist, educator, and one of the founding members of the Anniversary Committee of St. Andrew's Methodist School, Claude Douglas, is of the view there is a breakdown in discipline in today's society, lending to the increase in crime and violence. He was speaking against the backdrop that one of the hallmarks of success for St. Andrew's Methodist School is its level of discipline.
I'm glad you asked this because it is important to highlight that there was a more collaborative effort between parents and teachers back then, right? Yes, we have PTAs today, right? And I'm not discounting the importance of the PTAs, but there was what I call a more meaningful relationship between parents. You go home and let's say you were punished in school. That had to be a well-kept secret. You understand me? Because the parents basically always sided with the school. It has to be something that you did wrong while you were punished. And that basically could lead, you understand me, to a second punishment. Today, basically, that is not the case. You don't have that kind of parental collaboration with schools and what have you. So you have PTAs, yes, they go, they plan activities, plan fair, they do this, they do that. You have career and conference meetings, yes, they come, find out how well the child is doing and what have you, right? So, but overall, there has been a breakdown.
Douglas cited the removal of corporal punishment from the school system as a misguided approach. Here's why, according to him.
It is. Of course it is, right? Right? So that has been an issue that we basically are reaping dire consequences of right now. So when a child sees miss a teacher, and you know that the teacher cannot, you understand, the teacher could only talk, but cannot, right? In my school days, corporal punishment started from the classroom. You understand? If the markup was a grave one, then they send you to the principal. But if it's something minor, you get it right there and there. You understand me? So that has been removed. That has been removed. So children now have greater liberality, to do as they please and even to disrespect. Because for example, you can't do me anything. Okay? People like to talk about, these were the days, and that cannot, so. But the point is, during that particular period, it worked for us and so forth. So parents are not really taking the time because parents are actually competing with the children. And that competition basically narrows the gap.
Still to come in Network News, the Caribbean Development Bank supports Caribbean regional trade statistics modernization with new WTO initiative.
Step into elegance this New Year's Eve with Classic, a night to ring in the new and celebrate the timeless. Join us at the Radisson Crown Ballroom as we welcome the world-renowned Kevin Crown and DJ Young Chow for an evening of unmatched style and energy. Early bird tickets are just $100 until November 31st. Get yours at GoToFect.com. Cass Unisex Boutique, Chucky's Bar, Gittins Pharmacy, and Heather's Boutique. Classic. The party that defines New Year's Eve. Follow Sunshine Promotions for all the details.
Grenada is indeed beautiful and worth exploring. We firmly believe that you should be allowed to do so. Why not explore Grenada with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours? Whether you decide to explore Grenada with your family, spouse, or large group of friends, we are ready to welcome you. Our tours are guaranteed to leave you with wonderful memories of Grenada if you are visiting and excitement if you live here. Book a tour with us now by visiting our website www.jamessvcs.com. Call 1473-442-3769 or email info@jamessvcs.com. James Services Corp Off-Road Tours.
I am Dennis James Williams, owner and director of James Services Corp. Looking forward to welcoming you to the beautiful island of Union to explore with James Services Corp Off-Road Tours. See you soon.
Explore our beautiful island of Grenada from an angle that is unique and off-road, but equally fun. We are 100% family-friendly tours.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X. You cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Listen, I can't take this sitting down. There's no way to cushion this. We've just grown so far apart. I went to Courts and became sexually attracted to this new living room set.
Say goodbye to your old furniture and hello to new ones from Courts, bringing Christmas home.
The holiday seasons are upon us. The makers of Grenada's #1 premium rum are ready to grant your Christmas rum wish. Enter our Dear Clark's Court Christmas promotion for a chance to win. Every purchase of 3 750 milliliters bottles of Clark's Court products grants the customer an entry into the Dear Clark's Court promotion. The customer must complete their letter that will be provided asking Clark's Court to grant their Christmas rum wish. On the wish list, the customer will ask for 1 bottle of product of their choice that they want Clark's Court to grant them for the season. After the customer completes their letter, it will be placed in a box to be drawn on the selected promotion date. Every product will be available on the wish list with the exception of Clark's Court 50th anniversary rum. The promotion will run at Nick's Barrel House and on all authorized Clark's Court sales then only. This promotion will feature 6 draws that will be announced on our social media pages. Enter today for a chance to let Clark's Court grant your rum wish. Drink responsibly. Must be 18 years and older to enter.
And so it begins. A journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
It's almost that magical time of year, and everyone's pitching in to make it unforgettable. This holiday season, even the little ones are rolling up their sleeves. With every brushstroke, every splash of color, we're crafting memories that will shine for a lifetime. Make this Christmas even more festive with Berger. Enjoy up to 40% off selected items and enter for a chance to win big, up to $1,000. To enter, purchase any Berger product nationwide. Terms and conditions apply. Christmas just looks better with Berger.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
We may not be able to help you bake the perfect ham, but we can help you with the groceries to try again. Get free groceries from Flow when you sign up for a postpaid mobile bundle or high-speed broadband. Plus, get a chance to win the grand prize of $10,000. Sign up in-store or online at discoverflow.co today. Terms and conditions apply. However you're Christmasing, Flow's got you covered.
Welcome back. A landmark agreement has been signed between the government of Grenada and Monroe University to launch a transformative scholarship program for first-generation Grenadian students. Here's what we can tell you. The agreement includes the provision of 50 scholarships for 3 cohorts of first-generation students. The first cohort is expected to begin studies in January 2025, while the second cohort will begin in September 2025 or January 2026, and the third in September 2026 or January 2027. We can tell you too, students are expected to benefit from various scholarship opportunities. Speaking at the signing ceremony was President of Monroe University, Mark Jerome.
There is no better asset than the people of Grenada, and so I'm so proud to be here to investing in the scholarships for at least 50 first-generation students each year, and we're excited to help the people of Grenada, help the economy, and work with the government.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell highlighted the transformative power of education.
And I think the fact that we've been able to do this in such a relatively short space of time is testimony to Monroe University's commitment to giving Grenadian students the opportunity to pursue higher education. The Minister of Education has highlighted the policy goal of the government in ensuring that each household in Grenada can boast of a university graduate, not for boasting's sake, but because we recognize of the transformative power of education and higher education in particular. And we also understand that it's quite expensive. And so having scholarships that would allow persons who otherwise would not have the opportunity to go to university, the opportunity to do so, and the opportunity for exposure to essentially make them leaders of their households, leaders of their communities, and by extension leaders of Grenada. So we are deeply appreciative of this opportunity we know for sure that Grenadians will embrace it, and I believe it's already oversubscribed. Yes. And I think that's testimony to the fact that obviously we need to provide more opportunities for our citizens to pursue higher education. So I really do want to thank you. I want to thank the Minister and PS and their team for obviously the behind-the-scenes work that would have gone into this, and we obviously want to encourage more Grenadian students to take up the opportunities and to do themselves and their families and their communities proud when the opportunities are presented to them. So.
Before the break, the Caribbean Development Bank, CDB, says greater evidence-based trade policy is on the region's horizon as member countries are set to benefit from a recently approved project. In a release, the CDB says a sum of over $165,000 has been allocated for the bank and the World Trade Organization Statistics Training Program, a trade-focused capacity-building regional activity set to modernize the production, compilation, as well as dissemination and use of data in national statistics, customs offices, and ministries of trade. CDB's Director of Economics, Ian Durant, said the bank is pleased to support this initiative, which will assist with deepening Caribbean trade and integration and further supporting development outcomes. In 2022, the CDB and WTO signed a memorandum of understanding to support countries on various international trade matters and capacity building in trade and statistics, as well as collaborate on knowledge products in the areas of tourism, education, culture and entertainment, public policy support, and innovation. The new program, which is underpinned by the MOU, will fund capacity building workshops intended to advance the production of high-quality, comparable, national and intra-regional statistics in the emerging area of digital trade. It will also enable and facilitate timely and modernized reporting of trade data and notifications. According to the CDB statistician Dindial Ramratan, the successful execution will result in enhanced institutional and technical capacity of regional and national statistics offices and trade agencies to report on trade and tariff statistics in a timely, relevant, and suitable form to national, regional, and international stakeholders. The program will commence in early 2025 with tailored training sessions to increase collaboration between statistics offices and principal trade data producers through a clearly defined and effective administrative process for data exchange. Reporting the day's news, sports news coming up.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Win big in the ACB season of joy and rewards.
Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards. It's the season to enter and win what's yours. Have your loan payments wiped away for a year, bringing the joy of Christmas to you. We know that you're ready for the holidays with the $500 weekly giveaway. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards with ACB season of joy and rewards. All the weeks leading up until Christmas. Take a loan into now and win with us. Oh, joy, joy, joy and rewards with ACB season of joy and rewards.
Terms and conditions apply.
You can't make it, it's the level, high the level, raise the level, up it,
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians. From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, up, up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
Sporting fans, good evening. West Indies batsman Shai Hope played a crucial role in setting the foundation for the Hobart Hurricanes' highest total of the Big Bash League season as they secured a nail-biting 11-run victory over the Adelaide Strikers at the Adelaide Oval on Friday. Hope's breezy 37 off 22 balls provided the early impetus for the Hurricanes, who later powered to a daunting 214 for 5, courtesy of Tim David's explosive 33 off 14 balls and Ben McDermott's stunning 68 off 34 balls. Despite Matthew Short's 52 and late fireworks from Jamie Overton, who was unbeaten on 30 off 16 balls, the Strikers fell short of their target as they ended at 203 for 6 from their allotment. Scores in the match: Hobart Hurricanes 214 for 5, 20 overs, beat Adelaide Strikers 203 for 6, 20 overs by 11 runs, while West Indies completed a 3-0 one-day international series sweep over Bangladesh. On the back of a magnificent debut century by Amir Jangu, the West Indies completed a 3-0 one-day international series sweep over Bangladesh with a 4-wicket triumph in the third game at Warner Park in St. Kitts and Nevis on Thursday. The hosts entered Thursday's encounter with the series victory already secured, and their team selection reflected 4 changes made to the side, who won on Tuesday. Setting out to chase 322 and secure a 3-0 sweep, the hosts did not enjoy the best start, with Brandon King 15, Alec Athene 7 and Shea Hope 3, all falling within the first 5 overs of the reply. Hope's wicket falling with the score on 31. Casey Carty and Sherfane Rutherford put on an important 55 for the 4th wicket before Rutherford, the hero in the first game of the series, went caught in the deep off the bowling of Taskin Ahmed for a 33-ball 30, leaving the West Indies 86 for 4, 1 ball into the 15th over. That wicket brought Amir Jangu to the crease to join Carty. The two put on a batting masterclass to the delight of the crowd on hand in Baptiste. Their partnership of 132 for the 6th wicket saw Carty bring up a 5th one-day international 50 off 49 balls, and the debutant Jangu bring up his half-century off just 45 balls. It eventually ended when Carty, 5 runs short of what would be his second one-day international century, played 1 shot too many and was caught at point by Sakar off the bowling of Rashad Hussain in the 33rd over. Carty's 95 came off 88 balls and included 10 fours and 2 sixes. Talk about that one. All right, Trinidad and Tobago's javelin stalwart Kishon Walcott is setting his sights on a promising 2025 season. He hinted at strategic changes to his coaching staff in pursuit of longer throws and an elusive World Athletics Championships medal. Reflecting on the past year, Walcott, a 4-time Olympian, believes 2024 went as well as it could, despite significant challenges which have forced technical adjustments aimed at refining his performance for the upcoming season. Walcott, who won Olympic gold in 2012 and bronze in 2016, finished 7th in the men's javelin final at the Paris Games in August, after he returned to competition just 2 months shy of the global multi-sport showpiece. This was due to surgery for an Achilles tendon injury, which resulted in a grueling 10-month recovery. With that rough patch now behind him, Walcott plans to return to the circuit in May 2025 with a firm belief that the additions to his coaching staff could play a pivotal role in finally securing a World Championship podium finish, an achievement that has eluded him in 6 prior attempts. That's the sports news for now. Daisy Bouterse, the former dictator and later elected president of Suriname, who became a fugitive of justice for the killing of political opponents, has died at 79. Still popular with the poor and working class of the South American nation, Bouterse, who died on Tuesday, rose to power after a 1980 coup as a young sergeant major in the army. He stepped down in 1987 under international pressure in the wake of political violence he was accused of orchestrating. He returned to power in 1990 after a second coup, this time without bloodshed. Bouterse left a year later. Then he was elected president of the former Dutch colony in 2010 and ruled for a decade. The current president offered condolences to Bouterse's loved ones and urged people to maintain calm. He said citizens were awaiting more detailed and definitive information from official channels on the late leader's passing. Rumors began to spread around midnight about the former strongman's sudden death after a short illness at his hideout. According to France 24 report, his body was transferred by unknown people to his residence in the capital, Paramaribo, where his family and National Democratic Party supporters gathered early Christmas Day to bid farewell. The report further states that a medical doctor speaking to reporters did not provide details on the cause of death. Suriname's current president said arrangements with Bouterse's family were underway. A prison riot in Mozambique has left at least 33 people dead. More than 1,500 inmates escaped Maputo and are still on the run. It happened during nationwide protests against October's election result.
It's an incident that shocked people in Mozambique. More than 1,500 prisoners escaping from a maximum security prison. Most are still on the run.
When you have such kind of escapes, it raises a lot of doubts to really know whether this prison is really a maximum security prison or not. The first image that you send with this kind of issues is insecurity. People will see it as a safe place, which is true at this point in time.
The Justice Minister says a riot started inside the prison and that it had nothing to do with protests over the results of elections held in October that the opposition claims were rigged. Those demonstrations began soon after the Constitutional Council declared Daniel Chapo president-elect. More than 20 people were later killed in looting and rioting. Those protests have largely died down, but there is an uneasy calm in the capital, Maputo. People are taking advantage of the lull to stock up on essentials. Many fuel stations were damaged and vandalized during the unrest, but that didn't stop people from trying to fill their vehicles.
I know I will be here for a long time. Someone told me that yesterday he was here for 5 hours.
Only a few places are open and have fuel.
Being in the line is very frustrating. I am here more than 1 hour and I am in the same spot.
Opposition supporters are threatening to stage more protests and shut down the economy.
The priority right now is to get fuel. If protests start again, people may not be able to do this for a couple of days. Maputo is now relatively calm, but people don't know how long that's going to last.
Demonstrators say they are waiting to hear from Venancio Modlane, the main opposition leader, on what to do next. He often tells them on social media when and how to protest. The police blame protesters for the unrest. The main opposition leader is accusing security forces of encouraging looting and unrest so they can declare a state of emergency, something they deny. Now people are waiting to see what happens next. Harun Mutasa, Al Jazeera, Maputo.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. Headlines before we go. Outgoing chairman of CARICOM, Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell, says the institution remains committed to decisive leadership as he delivers end-of-year message. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell is dissatisfied with the pace of work on the Cliff Road Rehabilitation Project. Leader of Government Business in the Senate, Adrian Thomas, describes the new pension plan as a mandatory savings account. Also in the news regionally, Suriname's fugitive ex-president Daisy Bouterse, dead at 79. Internationally, Mozambique jailbreak. 1,500 inmates escaped during prison riot in Maputo. Plus in the sports news, Shea Hope's breezy 37 assists Hobart Hurricanes to thrilling 11-run victory over Adelaide Strikers. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. From all of us at the Grenada Broadcasting Network, Happy New Year. We wish you well in 2025. Thank you. Good night.